I'm really bored. It's like, what time is it? It's like 5 o'clock right now. I like, I feel like I haven't done like anything today. I cleaned my apartment. I organized some stuff. I even set up my record player in makeshift before I actually get a record player stand. I just set it on there, hooked it up to my speakers, so it works. So that's good. But like, I feel like I haven't done anything, and I mean, I really didn't do a whole lot. I'm bored. All my friends are at work, and I have the day off, so I got nothing to do. And it's not very nice out, so I can't, like, or I shouldn't say I can't, but I don't really want to, like, go to, like, a park or something, or, like, go to, a lake or something and just chill, because, like, it's not that nice out. I could, I don't know. I might. We'll see. But I also don't want to go anywhere and spend a lot of money because of a story time that I will tell you right now. So, about like maybe a couple weeks ago, I started having some uncomfortable feelings in my chest. And I didn't think much of it at the time just because, like, it happens, at least to me. Sometimes it just happens where, you know, my chest is just uncomfortable. But this time it started I forget when, but it started just being, uncomfortable, whatever. Didn't think too much of it. It went on for like maybe like a week or so of just being uncomfortable, but it was nothing bad. And then like it started on maybe like Tuesday or Wednesday where my chest started to like hurt, but it wasn't anything to the degree of like I need to like go to the hospital or anything. Like it was fine, it was tolerable, and it wasn't like constant. It would just happen like occasionally. And that went on for like 2, 3 days. And then we get to Friday, which was about a week and a half ago. I go into work at 4 a.m. Didn't get much sleep the night before, for obviously. And so I go to work at 4. I'm there for like 3 hours, and like the 3 hours that I was there, the pain started off like pretty much as soon as I got there. Again, it wasn't too bad, but then the couple hours leading up to that, it just got worse and worse. And so eventually, I it got to the point where my heart was pounding. I had very bad chest pain on this side where my heart is. I could barely breathe. Like, I felt like I was going to pass out. I was like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I'm having a heart attack or what's happening, but I can't be here. Like, I need to go to the hospital. And so, call my manager back. I work at a gas station, so I called my manager to come and talk to me. And so he came back to where I was. He's like, "What's up?" I was sitting there, hand on my chest in a chair, and I was like, "I don't know what's wrong." Told him what I was feeling. He's like, "Okay, clock out. Call your mom. If she can't take you to the hospital, either me or one of the other managers are going to take you." And so I called my mom, answered, told her what was up. She came and got me. I love you. And then like 20 minutes later, she got there. We go start driving to the hospital. I'm like just obviously I'm in panic mode because like I don't know what's happening. My heart hurts, and that's really scary. If anybody out there who's watching this has experienced that, it's like it's scary. Like it happens like every once in a while, the sharp chest pains you'll get in like randomly, and it's nothing, it goes away and then it's fine. But like it's not stopping. It's just pain. And so on the way to the hospital, I nearly pass out. I have to put my seat back. I ran out of water on the way there, which sucked because, I mean, that I was like not hyperventilating, but like I could barely breathe. I felt like I was gonna pass out. I was like, I need water. Didn't have any water, unfortunately, but made it to the hospital. Didn't pass out, and we go in. I sit in the first seat that I see in the waiting room. Luckily, ER empty, like completely empty. We went right to the desk, checked in. I was in a wheelchair at that point. One of the security people there, he was very nice. He was like, "Do you need a wheelchair?" I was like, I don't know. And he's like, "I'm gonna get you a wheelchair." And so got me a wheelchair, and I got an initial screening before I got a room. Went into the room, had a doctor come in almost immediately, talk to me about like what I was experiencing, what's happening, all that stuff. And he tells me initially, before I had any tests, anything like that, he's like, "You might have a collapsed lung." I was like, "Oh, that's not good," obviously. And so I'm now freaking out a little bit more because he said that. I was like, I don't I don't know what that all entails. So like, obviously I'm going to start freaking out a little bit. And so he leaves. About 10, 15 minutes later, a nurse comes in, gives me an EKG, which basically they put like little sticky things like all over your chest and like down by your ankles and stuff like that. And it gives them a reading and whatever on how good your circulation is and your blood flow. It's like, is it making it to all the right places, all that stuff. Had that, and then about 10, 15 minutes later, another nurse came in, and I went and had a chest x-ray, because that would tell them if I had a collapsed lung or not, based on the x-ray. And so I had that done. So then the doctor comes back a little bit later and tells me that it's not a collapsed lung, which was great news, and that in order to give them more of an idea of what it could be, they're going to do some blood tests. So then 10, 15 minutes go by. Another nurse comes in. I get a blood test. And I was kind of scared for that because I was like, I'm already like, I was on the verge of passing out on the way here. And them taking blood, I was like, I don't know how this is going to go. But it was okay. It was fine. And so we did that. They're like, it's going to be, let me preface. When the doctor told me that they were going to do blood tests, they said it was going to be like an hour for the results. I was like, well, okay. I mean, whatever. What am I supposed to do? So I get the blood test. The nurse that gave me the blood test was like, it's going to be like 2 hours and then we're going to get another blood test. I was like, what? Like that's not what the doctor told me, and that's not what I was told. But then they take the blood tests. Maybe like half an hour later, the doctor comes back, is like, blood test came back, like everything's fine. Your heart like is working completely fine. Your lungs sound, your lungs are fine. Everything's like completely normal, perfectly fine. Everything's normal. What they thought it was and what it ended up being is there is a protective lining around your heart, and one way or another that had gotten inflamed, and since I hadn't taken precaution the week leading up to today, it just got like worse and worse. And so they were like, your heart's inflamed, and so I'm just taking a bunch of anti-inflammatory pills and creams and stuff like that for my chest. And So far, it's like a week and a half later. It's gotten a lot better. I have almost no pain, and there is still, pain here and there from doing certain things. What we're assuming caused it is some type of chest injury, most likely at some point when I was working out. Something got pulled wrong, strained, whatever, and, just started rubbing, and it became inflamed. They don't know exactly what caused it because that's so hard to determine, something like that. But yeah, so that happened about a week and a half ago. And yesterday, we got the bill from the hospital, and it's going to be about $2,400 for like 2 hours in a emergency room, which, I mean, I had no choice, honestly. Like, I was to that point where I was like, I don't know if I'm like having a heart attack or whatever. Like, I need to go to the hospital. So like, it was worth it in that aspect. But like the breakdown of the bill is insane for how much they're charging. Like, I think they gave me ibuprofen, and it was like $12 just for the ibuprofen. It's like, why are you charging that much? I can go get 2 bottles of ibuprofen for $12. And I'm not one to complain about our medical system, but now that I've experienced some of the actual medical system, because that's the first time I've been to a hospital in I don't even know how long. Like, I haven't gone to a hospital in so long. But now that I've gone and I got that bill, and my health insurance is covering some of it. Again, I'm thankful for that, but again, it's not a lot. So I am gonna have to pay $2,400. Luckily, I have the money to do that. I know there are so many people that probably have experienced and had the exact same thing happen to them, and they don't go to the hospital because they physically cannot pay for it. And I am grateful enough to be in a position where I am able to afford that and pay for it, and it will not significantly impact my life having to pay that. And again, I'm grateful for that. Grateful for the position that I am in, the financial position that I can do that. But yeah, so I am trying to spend a lot less money for the foreseeable future. So I don't really want to go out and spend a bunch of money on hobbies and buying stuff. I do really want a desk in this apartment so that I don't have to film on like my tripod or my countertop over there. But until I get that, I'm doing this, which is fine. I can still make videos, and I am thankful for that I can still make videos, even though I don't have like a gaming setup or a thousands of dollars PC, and I can just do this to fill my time because it's already been like 20 minutes of filming, and it feels like I haven't done anything. I just need ideas for videos, honestly. Like, I really, really like making YouTube videos, even though, it's not like changing my life making YouTube videos right now. If I can make this my full-time job, that'd be awesome. But for now, it's just a hobby of mine. I enjoy it, so I'm going to do it, and it fills my time. I just need to brainstorm more video ideas for me to do to fill my time, because on my days off, when I'm not either hanging out with my friends or hanging out with my girlfriend, I don't have a lot to do. I mean, I don't need to go grocery shopping. I don't need to go out and buy anything specific. I don't have any obligations. And like I said, it's not insanely nice out right now. And so once it becomes nicer, I will definitely spend a lot more time outside, go on a hike, go sit by a lake, something like that. But until then, I can make videos. And obviously, if you clicked on this video, you see the title. But I'm definitely titling this video that I almost died, even though I didn't. But you know, it's clickbait, so hopefully it works. But we'll see. Oh, and I was gonna ask you guys, do you like my shirt? I got it at Goodwill or Savers, one of those. Um, I don't know if I pull it off, it's like a I don't know if it's like a soccer jersey or what kind of jersey it is, but I like it. I don't have any yellow like shoes or anything to go with it, so we'll see what kind of outfits I can do with this. But I like it. It's nice and breathable. They don't match my pants, but like I feel like it goes all right. I feel like it's not that bad. I don't know. You guys can let me know. But I got this, and then I got a couple other pieces of clothing. I guess I can just put this in here just as a bonus for you guys because I can make this video a little longer. I honestly haven't been going shopping for like clothes that much lately just because like one, I don't really want to spend the money on it, and two, because I don't have that much space left because I have this. These are all my shirts, few more down there, and then all of my pants are in there, and then over there, in the last video, I showed that I have a bin full of my summer clothes that I'll switch out for a bunch of these, but I don't have that much room, so I'm not doing that much shopping right now. But I'll show you the pickups that I got. There's only two of them, but like, I like them. First, I got these for like $8. They're Dickies. They're shorts, but they're like really long. They go down like past my knees, which I kind of like, but kind of don't. I don't know. I know that's like the thing right now is, you know, super long jeans, and I do like the darker color, but I haven't had any chances to wear those just because it hasn't been that nice yet. Like, it's been like 60s, which I know for a lot of people that's like either really cold or like really warm, but I don't know. I feel like it's in between shorts and pants weather right now. I just haven't worn them. And then the other piece that I got is this Jordan shirt. It's got Jordan on the sleeves and then a Nike logo on the back. And it's actually made so that it looks like it's inside out. And it like is made inside out. And then it's got like a little bit of like distressing on there, and then it's got like some holes. I don't know. I like it. I feel like it honestly could go with the shorts. I could make a fit like that. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. I like my pickups, those two and this, but y'all can let me know. So if y'all enjoyed, please like and subscribe. It would mean the world. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.